Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to Wrestling Days Live. We are live. It is a Thursday night and we are live. This is something a little bit different. It's not something that we do that often, but obviously we are getting towards the start of a new month when it comes to the Wrestling Days Wrestling Fantasy League, otherwise known as WDWFL. I hope everyone is okay. I can see there's quite a few people, more people than I was expecting actually, in the chat and on the stream at this time. Hello to Adam Kirk, Jeremy Reed, Voltrex is here. Hello, Anna Dawes, Karate Kid Gaming, Mr. Monkey, Best Boy Forever, Eva Gregory, Pirate Blackley, Nathaniel Goodluck. I mean, like, I could literally go on, like, just reading out names. I saw Connor in there. I can see Sabina in there. I can see the WWE boy 619 or 316. I'm not too sure. Jax Willett, Trent Davis. Hello, my wife. Hello. See, the champ is here. See wrestling in that dramatic, high drama moment from yesterday. Hashtag high drama when wrestling Logan. That honestly is one of my favourite moments. I've got a few favourite moments in the live stream. I really love that moment where Callum finally got his name on all of the screen and won a figure at the pay-per-view. That moment, to see someone, and he'd worked so hard, to see that moment, that was awesome. But honestly, I think the moment where Wrestling Logan yesterday stepped forward and went, Daze, I choose C Wrestling. C Wrestling went into the poll. I can see there's some new, hello Mini King 22. I can see there's quite a few new names in here. Kieran Lee Gascoigne, shout out to you. So what I'm going to do, right, is let me explain a few things first of all, because I can see there's some new people around. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement, mainly coming from myself. But I want to explain the Wrestling Days Fantasy League so everyone knows what that is. I want to explain the Cringerweight Championship because I know that is going to dominate the chat this evening. And to be honest, I've not planned anything. I just thought it'd be really cool to just jump on and kind of go with the flow. We're going to be here for 2 hours. And so, you know, it'll be an early finish. I'm going to go off then and try and do some videos. I don't know. In fact, that might be quite interesting to get some thoughts on what kind of videos you guys would like to see. I've also got another question that I need to ask you guys as well. So there's plenty of questions, mainly coming from me to you. So we've got all of that. There's lots happening. So let's start first of all by explaining what the Cringerweight Championship is. It's the biggest honor on the channel. The Cringerweight Championship really is the top title, right? In fact, if you want to compare it to anything, if you watch soccer, then I would say the Cringerweight Championship, it's basically like winning the Champions League, right? That's if you win the Champions League, then that is the Cringerweight Championship. The current champion at the moment is a firm favourite of the live streams, C Wrestling UK, who won that title yesterday, will be defending it tonight. And the way that it works is that we will pick 4 people from tonight's chat. So you got to be in it to win it. So if you're here, then you stand a chance. If you're not here today, you don't stand a chance. That's how it works, right? We reward people that come onto the streams. And that's one of the ways that we do it, you know? It's certainly not the content that I put out. That is not a reward at all. That's a punishment. There's no two ways about that. So, yeah, we reward people that come onto the chat. So the way it works, we pick 4 people. We then put them into a Twitter poll, and then we let the world decide who should be the champion. Nice and simple, right? We will do that with the last half an hour of the stream. So in an hour and a half, just under, we will put the poll up. C Wrestling, of course, goes into it. He's the current champion. He will defend that title, okay? C Wrestling has the ability to choose one person, okay? So C Wrestling might want to give a youngster out there an opportunity, maybe a name he's not seen before. Who are you? Let's see, let's give you a chance. Like how John Cena was doing during like the US Open Challenge. Maybe it'll be something along those lines. Or he might want to reward someone that he knows has been in this chat quite a few times, maybe someone that's never had an opportunity before. Or he might want to give it to someone that, is kind of calling him out. Now, let's keep it PG. We say this all the time. There are a lot of youngsters watching, so we bear that in mind. So I don't mind a bit of calling out, a little bit of heel promo work. I think that's fine. It happens in wrestling. It's absolutely fine that it happens here. But yes, let's just keep it PG. But maybe C Wrestling might see that and go, well, hang on, I don't. Right, you and me, yeah? You and me. I'm going to give you this opportunity. But once you're done, you're done. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So C Wrestling is in. C Wrestling gets to choose someone. I will choose someone that I see in the chat, and then the final person is chosen by another Cringe Crew member. They might choose to put themselves in. We have seen that done before. Hello, Voltrex. So really one of the first things that we need to do is select who we need or who we want to select that final position. Which member of the Cringe Crew is going to be given that honor this evening? Who is it that is going to select someone? So we will keep an eye out for that. So yes, that is the Cringerweight Championship. I will just step away from that for a second, and then I will obviously come back and we will have a look at that. The other thing I want to just quickly talk about is the Wrestling Daze Wrestling Fantasy League. And that is a game that we play every single month. Last month was a lot of fun. I've just announced the winner, which was Electric Mudkip. Well done to Electric Mudkip. Electric Mudkip is the person that has won the Wrestling Daze Wrestling Fantasy League. The prize is that he gets the Bootios. So the pack of Bootios is on the way to Electric Mudkip. You get all the members of the New Day in there, and you get Francesco 2 Turbo in there as well. And in this wonderful Bootios pack, that is on the way to Electric Mudkip. Not only does Electric Mudkip win that, he is also the Cringerweight Money in the Bank holder. He can cash that in at any point during August. Any point during August. Electric Mudkip doesn't even have to be a live stream. Let that sink in. Anytime he says to me, Daze, I'm cashing in. I'm cashing in right now. He can cash it in. The poll will go up. It will be up for half an hour. And then whoever wins. It will just be him and the champion at the time. So Electric Mudkip might have all of his friends waiting on Twitter. And he might go, Daze now. Cashes it in. Half an hour window opens. And, so exciting. So exciting. So Electric Mudkip is going to be the Cringerweight Money in the Bank holder for August, and he can cash that in. What if you're asleep? Dude, if you're asleep, you're asleep. If you're asleep, you're asleep. He might use that as a tactic. You know as well as I do that when it comes to Money in the Bank, more often than not, that person picks up the title. Yeah, they cash in at an opportune moment. Yeah, at the right time when the champion is down. To be honest, if I had that Money in the Bank, that Cringerweight Money in the Bank, I would cash it in like 3 o'clock in the morning, when no one was really around. And I would have a couple of mates, and I would just go bang, straight in like that, and it would be a robbery. It would be a robbery. I love it. I love it. So the August Money in the Bank holder is Electric Mudkip because he did win the WDWFL. Prizes will go as well. Amazing Mazza is here. Yes. Who have you got, dude? Your team is Sasha Banks and Bailey. Dude, can you not? You can afford more than that. Bailey's 20. Sasha's 20. You've still got 10 million if you want to get a 10 million. You've spent 40 there, dude. You've got 50 to spend. That's how it works, guys. Let's talk about the Wrestling Daze Wrestling Fantasy League. You've just seen someone enter it. That was it. Did you see how painless that was? All you need to do is pick your wrestlers from the lists below. You got $50 million to spend. You pick your wrestlers, then donate either £5 or $7. That gets you in for the whole month of August. And that gets you in, and then that is it. You are off. And like, there's a lot of people that are in this, a lot of regulars like C Wrestling, Mr. Monkey, Gary North, Amazing Mazza just joined as well. The list goes on and on and on. So yeah, very, very cool, very easy to enter. And this month is already, without even, I mean, we're live streaming tonight, we're live streaming tomorrow, we're live streaming Saturday, we're live streaming Sunday, and already this month has got more people enter than last month. Amazing. It's growing. It is growing. So if you want to be a part of it, then all you have to do is donate £5 or $7 and literally just tell me what wrestlers you've chosen. Make sure you don't spend any more than 50 million, but you can have as many wrestlers as you want. And then tell me your team name and just like an email address or some way I can contact you if you win. Boom. Done. Simple. Right, I am going to say that Wrestling J asked the other day if he could select someone in this live stream, and I saw him ask at the very start of this as well. So the Wrestling J, do you want to be the person in tonight's live stream that selects someone for the poll? There's a lot of very worthy people. I see Future Marine asking. I saw Matt Seiler asking as well. I've gone with the person that asked the other day. Mama Tedford is in the cringerweight room and wants the belt. I've been kept awake night after night. Tyler Breeze. Amazing Mazza has added Tyler Breeze to the stable. Alert. Hi, Daze. Want more shout-outs. I want more shout-outs than Wrestling Logan. I don't know why this rivalry is now happening between Wrestling Logan and Wrestling Logan's mom, but that's exactly where we are right now, right? But very, very fun. So, yes, that is where we are. I didn't see if the Wrestling J accepted or not. I would imagine so, seeing as he's been asking for days and days and days if he can select somebody. But yes, that is where we are. Kieran Lee Gascoigne says, do you think I could be a WWE superstar? I believe if you dream hard enough, then yes. And obviously work as well. See Wrestling, aren't you a Wrestling UK? Mm-hmm. I didn't put the UK at the end of C Wrestling, so does it say C Wrestling UK on here? I didn't think it did. But yes, as I said, that is the biggest honor that we can bestow. So if you win the Wrestling Daze Wrestling Fantasy League, that's like winning. Oh, it does? It does say C Wrestling UK. All right, my bad. I'll change that. My bad. C Wrestling UK. Ah, now it's too big. Look at all this. There we go. Done. That was actually quite simple. Happy now? Will you pick up the Burn It Down Seth Rollins figure? Maybe. I didn't have. You might have seen. If you haven't seen the toy hunt this week, check out the toy hunt. Thank you, Mini King 22. Have you ever been to America? Yes. I was in America in 2007, the early 2000s, and 1997. But I haven't been for a long, long time. Love it. Absolutely love it. Been to New York, been to Florida. Love it. What was I saying? I was saying, yes. If you haven't seen the recent toy hunt, check it out. I had so much fun going to London. And I always enjoy those toy hunts a little bit more than when we go to Telford or somewhere like that. Because when I go to Telford, there's not really much to show you. And so it's just a case of going to the shopping centre, going to the shop, seeing what they've got, and that's about it. But when you're in London, there's so much to see. I mean, like, there was a lot of stuff which I was trying to film, like, bits that I could. But, yeah, I was a little bit tight for time. So I was like, we saw the London Eye, we saw Big Ben, we saw Cucumber Sprite. Who needs what? Who? It doesn't matter, right? But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that we saw in London, and I always think that makes for a much more fun video, enjoyable video. I always get a lot of people saying I love it when you do that because I feel like I'm there. And like you might live in America or something like that, and so you haven't never been to London or might never get a chance to go or however, whatever. So I always get a lot of people saying they prefer when we have a bit of a walk around, and that is exactly what we did with this most recent toy hunt. And the figures we found were absolutely incredible. I don't think I've got them down here. I think they're actually upstairs. But we found like the Then Now Forever figures, which I really wanted, and I could not afford them all. So I had to leave Seth Rollins behind. So yeah, that was a shame. That was a shame. But who knows? I mean, like, to be honest, I really think that Seth Rollins is the best Seth Rollins. But yeah, I'd probably want to pick that up before I pick up the Burn It Down one, if I'm being honest. Especially because it's like £10, that Elite in the Entertainer. Like £10 Elites. Just incredible. Incredible. Daze, what did I miss? You didn't miss much. We've literally just been talking about what is the Cringerweight Championship. We've been talking about what is the WDWFL. We've been trying to establish like who's going to go forward for the poll tonight. And really now, I found the Miss Elizabeth. Oh, did you? That is, to be honest, that figure is not the most impressive, but it is, I think, an important one to have. Because I just think that it really finishes off. You can't have a Macho Man without Miss Elizabeth. Macho Man needs Miss Elizabeth by his side. So it's like having Brock Lesnar without Paul Heyman. It doesn't look right. You've got to have, if you're having a Brock Lesnar match, you've got to have Paul Heyman on the outside. So it was great when they finally released the Paul Heyman figure. So I think there's a lot of value to the managers. I'm really looking forward to Sensational Sherry. I think that's going to be fantastic. So I wish they would release more, actually. I'd love to see a Zelina Vega come out. And I mean, there's not like loads of managers actually these days. We've obviously had quite a few Lana figures. And Paul Ellering isn't around anymore. They probably need more managers. They probably need some more personalities. Either that or they need to release the conga line that comes out with No Way Jose. That would be fun. That would be fun. If they could just make like really cheap figures, you get like 4 or 5 conga line characters in a pack. I would definitely buy that. A battle pack that had, say, 4 figures in. 4 figures? But it's just like of a man wearing a hamburger suit and Todd. Of course, you'd have to have Todd. And yeah, I just think that would be fun. Daze, have you got the Make-A-Wish John Cena figure? It's never been released in the UK. I believe, was it a Toys R Us exclusive? Why do I feel like Toys R Us were involved? I've never, ever, ever seen it in the UK. I've never even seen Wrestling Shop have it. So I would love it. I said that was the best basic from last year, which I stand by because I thought it was bright. I thought it was colourful. It was obviously for an amazing purpose. And really, every collection should have that figure. It's just a shame that they weren't everywhere. Why weren't they in Smith's? Why weren't they in the Toys R Us here in the UK? Why aren't they in Entertainer? Why aren't they everywhere? I don't know. I don't know. But they should be everywhere. It was for a really good cause. And sadly, I've never found one. You look like Cesaro. I'm fine with that. Do you think Mattel needs to make more commentators for the commentary tables? Yes. A little bit difficult because I think a lot of people would buy Byron Saxton because he's been around for a long time. And normally he's, the butt of quite a few jokes. I don't know how many people would buy a Tom Phillips or maybe a Nigel McGuinness would do okay because obviously he was a great wrestler. Percy Watson. Would anyone buy Percy Watson? I think Mauro Ranallo would sell. I think that would do well. Looking at the petition, they might do well to release another Bootios pack of the New Day, but this time have the commentary table from this week's SmackDown. You could have all 3 members of the New Day in that orange attire with pancakes and everything, and then that orange commentary table. That might do okay if it was at a good price. Like, I'm getting a little bit bored of like all these really expensive sets because like the epic moments so expensive. Someone got in touch with me on Twitter and they were like, I can't find the Hardy set for any less than £70. What? That's 2 elite figures and a couple of ladders. £70. It's insane. Why have I gone like Jesus? What's happening? Why have I gone so white? What? Hi Daze, thanks for watching my video. Have unboxed with my brother. You're welcome, dude. It was good. I thought some of your thoughts in your video were very good. Shout out to Nathaniel Goodlut. Who thinks me needs to be in the poll? They're sad. Literally, the chat now is just full of people going, "Put me in the poll! Put me in the poll!" Have you watched Pet Sematary? I haven't. I feel like that's a really old film. Ordered retro figures for Logan from Entertainer, all £4. Yeah, great. Honestly, great price. Great price. Well, Wrestling J, you can say now, or you can wait a little longer. It's up to you. The poll won't be up for another hour, so we've got plenty of time. Efron the Omega is here. Hello to you. Vegan Strong Style was dreaming of the Cringe Crew. That's a bit extreme, dude. Days can I pick tomorrow? We'll see. We'll have a look tomorrow, dude. We will have a look tomorrow. Days, do you play WWE 2K games? Yeah, sometimes. I'm really looking forward to the new one. I saw someone asking for a shout out, but it disappeared very quickly. Say my name, Gavin Zucha. Gavin Zucha. So yes, I've got a couple of questions for you as well. So the first question is, I've been contacted by WWE Kids Magazine, and they've said to me that for a future issue, because I'm definitely in the next couple of issues, so they've said for the future, do I want to submit another figure review, or do I want to do something a little different? Like they said, we could maybe talk about one of the videos on the channel or something like that. So I just thought it'd be a really good opportunity to kind of speak to you guys and go, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, we've literally got WWE Kids Magazine contacting us now going, what do you want to do in a future issue? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, you got to think that it needs to be something fun. It needs to be something that everyone can enjoy. It needs to be something that everyone can join in with. Figure reviews are quite good because everyone loves figures, and you know, if you're recommending a figure, then that helps people. So I don't know. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough. What do you think? Talk about the videos on the channel to get more views. Could do that, yeah. Could do that. Kind of wanted. Don't know. Don't know of a way of bringing people into it. Like, I don't know. This is what I thought. I thought I would just throw it out there. Thank you very much, Matlog10. It's surreal that we're in this situation, but that's kind of why I want to throw it out to people and kind of have other people put their input in, rather than me just keep putting in figure reviews. If they're going to be kind enough to say what do you want to do, then it kind of makes sense to ask you guys, doesn't it? What's up, Daze? Love the videos from California. Hey, Brian Van Horn. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support, dude. Shout out to Zane, WWE fan, PS4 gamer. I haven't been on Twitter since this started. What's your prediction for SummerSlam? Well, I think that AJ Styles is going to retain. Will NXT be added to WDW? No. The reason NXT won't be added is because it's pre-recorded, so you can very easily then see the results of the matches, and then you would be able to cheat. So that's why, I mean, at least with Raw and SmackDown, they might say these are the matches next week. But first of all, you don't know who's winning those matches. And second of all, you can only ever see a week in advance, and only for a couple of matches. So that's why it's just SmackDown and Raw. Do a top 10 list on the magazine and do a video that corresponds with the same. Number 1 can only be found on the video. That's quite a fun idea. Guys, I'm going to jot some of these down. I am going to jot some of these down. Top 10 list. Daze, what about a segment for the WWE Kids magazine on WWE's cringiest moments dedicated to the cringe crew? I'll jot it down. Cringiest moments. That's pretty good. I'm just not sure if the magazine will want to print WWE's cringiest moments. You know what I mean? If you think it is, I know WWE are very good at kind of making fun of themselves. I mean, like, you only have to look at some of the things that Vince has done over the years. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they will go for that, but it's a very good idea. You shout out. Oh, missed it. I saw the word shout out and I was like, shout out. Oh, it's gone. Who's here tonight? Quite a lot of people, dude. The chat has been flying. Like, this is quicker than a normal show. So yeah, shout out to D Love Sunshine. Hope you are well. Slam Attack Video. Slam Attack Video. Not sure what that could be on. Well, obviously Slam Attacks, but okay. Daze, Triple H or Randy Orton? I would say Triple H. Shout out to Peter Christ. Shout out D Love Sunshine. Hello, Efron the Omega. Shout out Ryk, RYK. Hello, Jay's World of Wrestling. Dude, you finished second. You finished second in the Wrestling Days Wrestling Fantasy League. That is awesome achievement. So yeah, you get send out an elite figure over to you. So I hopefully have your address. I'll need to get your postal address. We can worry about all of that. It only got announced like a couple of hours ago, but very, very well done. Very well done. If you could make a Mattel Elite figure, what would it be? Actually, do you know what? Someone asked me that question the other day, and it was a real conundrum because my initial reaction is Bull Nakano. She was a 90s female wrestler that I used to love, and I just don't think Mattel will ever make her. So if I want her, she was awesome because she had hair that stuck up. She used to paint her face as well. She was quite a big girl, and she was just really good, very technical. And you got to remember, this is at a time where women's wrestling just did not exist. Like, you wouldn't get a women's match like every month. You might get one every couple of months, and it would normally be Alondra Blaze versus someone. Actually, my Alondra Blaze is down here. Is anyone? Some of you might not have seen Alondra Blaze, but there is Alondra Blaze. There's a picture of Alondra Blaze. She was quite literally the best in her era. Alondra Blaze was women's wrestling in the 90s, and there you can see that championship title. Let me hold it this way. Can we see a close up of it? Can you see that belt as well? It's only got the one spots, the one row of spots. All the other ones have got two, because they're obviously a bit wider, a little bit thicker, but because this is a very thin belt, it's just one row. Very, very small title, that is, but very cool on a pink strap. This is the only time they have ever made that title, and it comes with this absolutely fantastic Alondra Blaze. Only thing that upsets me about this Alondra Blaze, I will do a review of these. And it's been spoken about before. I know C Wrestling has spoken about this in videos. I absolutely agree. It's the belly button. Why do they do that? Why is that a thing? That was never that outfit was never so tight that you saw the indentation of her belly button. It's just weird. Really, really weird. It's just a painted body. That's all it is. It's a painted body. Really good face scan on that though. Yeah, but there's just a couple of things in there. That belly button in particular, that just kind of let the figure down a little bit. So it won't get a Daze rating. I can tell you that much. But I love it. It's one of my most loved figures. 100%, 100%. But I just wish they would make a Bull Nakano to go with that. And then the other one is Slam Master J. I think we all want a Slam Master J Mattel figure. Of course we do. Of course we do. Shout out to Cole's Wrestling. Are you giving her away? No. I treasure her. If I honestly don't. I didn't think they would ever make Alondra Blaze. I need to just get round to reviewing it and having a look at it, because it's got the Builder Heartbreak Hotel. Didn't she face Bertha Faye a lot? She did. I would also love a Bertha Faye. Bertha Faye. I mean, honestly, the only 90s wrestlers, female, that I remember are Luna Vachon, Sapphire, Sensational Sherry. I'm not talking late 90s. I'm talking mid-early 90s, yeah? Saffron. This is quite a good game, actually. How many early midnight, not counting Sable, and all, well, does Sable count? I'm not counting like Ivory and all of those. I'm talking about like Luna Vachon, Sapphire, Sensational Sherry, Bertha Faye, Azure Kong, Bull Nakano, Alondra Blaze. I suppose you could say Sunny. You could chuck Sunny in there. Could you say Sable? She was around with Mark Mero, wasn't she? Yeah, let's put Sable in. We'll put Sable in. I mean, I'm at 9. I'm at 9, and I'm stuck. And we're talking about a 7-8 year period. So Lita, when did Rockin' Robin? When was Rockin' Robin around? I feel, was she late 80s? Rockin' Robin. This is why it's not planned, because we've gone off on a tangent that I just wasn't expecting, and that is fine. Rockin' Robin, WWF. Let's have a look. Retired in 92. World Wrestling Federation. She held the championship. She left in 1990. So it says that she won the title in 89, left in 90, and then she was on the independent circuit from that point. So it's close. I suppose I could give you Rockin' Robin. Mae Young, don't know, because she was like, she wasn't really around, and then they brought her back during the Attitude Era, along with like the Fabulous Moolah. So Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young, I think were like late 90s. I'm talking more like who was around when Alundra Blaze was around. I mean, they would never make a Fabulous Moolah, not after what happened. Daze Blaze had a big belly button. Miss Elizabeth, yes. Good shout, Miss Elizabeth. Fabulous Moolah. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on Moolah, because Moolah she wasn't around, and then they brought her back. Same with Mae Young. Ivory, I feel like, came in about 97. AJ Lee is going to return. Do you think so? I know AJ Lee won the poll, but I don't see it. I don't think AJ Lee wants to return. I think she's quite happy being an author. Hey Tom, what's the animal today, bud? What? Tom Mosley, the official Wrestling Days animal appreciator. What is it today? Shout out to Chef Mir Poi. There we go. Pick myself or vote for me. I will do my own poll. Put 10 people in the winner. I will choose. Is that going to put yes? I'm confused by that. See wrestling. Can I be your manager? There's chance for Tyler Bate. Fabulous Moolah. Jeff Jarrett hit with a guitar. That's all I know. Yeah, do you know what? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see when the Fabulous Moolah came back, because honestly, I don't remember. If it's about 97, then that's later than I'm looking at. Fabulous Moolah. The Fabulous Moolah made her debut in 1949. What? That is crazy. Crazy. So she retired 87 to 2007. She came back in 1998. Moolah and Mae Young re-emerged in the WWF. So she came back in 98. That's later than I was looking at. But that's what I mean. I mean, like, just to round that conversation off, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to kind of name 10 women that were wrestling in the 90s, like early mid 90s. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking, like, I would like a Bull Nakano. Pop Tart Pillow President. Electric Mudkip is here. Yes, the champ. The champ can cash in at any point. Hey, Electric Mudkip. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what I told everyone else. And that is that you are the August Cringerweight Money in the Bank holder. So at any point in August, Tom likes flamingos. Yeah. Love it. Another obscure out there creature. We've had water buffalo, we've had polar bears, and now it's flamingos. I agree as well. I love it. Does Nicola? Okay, I'm having several conversations. Electric Mudkip, you are the August Cringerweight Money in the Bank holder. You can cash that in at any point during August, right? And when I say any point, I mean any point. You can do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, like, I would need to be awake, yeah, in order to get the poll up. So you might need to tell me when you're doing it, right? But other than me being asleep, then it's a case of you can cash in at any point. It doesn't have to be on a live stream. In fact, I'm quite interested to know, will it substantially work in your favor to do it off of a live stream? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm interested to find out. It's gotta work to your advantage, because if you've got the money in the bank, you're pretty much guaranteed to be champion. So you've got the Cringerweight Money in the Bank, which means you should be pretty much guaranteed to be the champion at some point. So I'm interested to see how that works. Wrestling J has got an announcement. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. It is carnage in the chat. Absolute carnage. Efron, you are a huge cornerstone, but I'm not going to decide who picks the person until the actual live streams going forward. Shout out to my WWE world. Judith likes cows as well. Everyone's telling me creatures that they enjoy now, which, you know, fair enough. Cambro, shout out to you. Sunny was Midnight is, yes. I said I was going to check Nicole Bass, didn't I? Nicole Bass, who I feel was around 97. She joined. Bass joined in 1999. 1999 for Bass. Oh, hello. Mama Tedford has joined the WDWFL. No way. Mama Tedford is very quickly becoming my favourite Mama, even more so than Mama Daze. So Mama Tedford has... That is amazing. I can't... Wrestling Logan, you are now having to compete against your own mother? That is insane. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you do well. I would love nothing more than for you to be the Cringerweight champion, let me tell you. Jay's World of Wrestling likes dogs. Who do you think will win, Brock or Roman? I think it's going to be Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens is beating Braun for that briefcase. I never thought Braun needed it. I didn't think he should have won, actually. He wasn't my pick to win Money in the Bank. Hello, Aja Kong, Tomoko Watambi, Lioness Asuka. I honestly, a lot of those women, I swear to you, probably only ever wrestled that match. There's like no names there I recognise. Chaparita Asara. I tell you what. Vegan Strong Style, you're in the poll. Vegan Strong Style is in the poll. The reason that I've just put Vegan Strong Style in, right, is a lot of people are going, put me in the poll, put me in the poll, put me in the poll. Doesn't work that way. If you want to win the Champions League, You don't have Jose Mourinho going up to UEFA going, give me the Champions League, give me the Champions League. Like you have to earn it. And I don't know how you earn it. I don't know how you stand out. But the fact that we were just talking about early 90s, mid 90s wrestlers, and Vegan Strong Style just went and found that information. That was a women's Survivor Series team from that time that has Aja Kong in it and all of these other wrestlers that I've never heard of. But I promise you, once this live stream finishes, I will go and look up. I find that really interesting. I find that worthy of being entered into the poll. That is a great example of how you get into the poll. So having other members of the Cringe crew nominate you is one way, but then coming up with just information like that. And what I love as well is when he gave me that information, he didn't say, can you put me in the poll? Do you know what I mean? It just felt like a conversation. It was just like, we're talking about this. Hey, I've just found this out. Boom, no way. Dude, that's awesome. I'm going to put you in the poll for that. Done. Vegan Strong Style goes in for that reason. So, at the moment, we've got 4 places. I've lost the pen. I've lost the pen. I've lost the pen! Vegan Strong Style's in. C Wrestling is in. C Wrestling has to choose someone, and Wrestling J has to choose someone as well. I haven't seen the announcement. I will keep an eye out in case I missed that announcement. Yesterday I got the Bobby Roode entrance grate. Very cool, dude. I've got that around somewhere. I don't know where it is. He's over there. Vegan Strong Style always has good information. Yeah, fair. Honestly, that's the kind of stuff I like. I mean, that's why I'm here, really, to sit here and just have a chat with you guys. And then if people want to join the Wrestling Daze Wrestling Fantasy League, like we've already seen Mama Tedford do, and the amazing Mazza has joined as well. So yeah, to watch people come along and then jump on. That's why we're here. But also just to talk about wrestling or talk about wrestling figures, and I don't know, it's just cool. Just cool. We're just kicking back. We're relaxing. We're chillaxing. We're just having a nice time. We need the poll. It'll be up in 40 minutes. Daze, if I pick myself and people support me and help me win, I'm putting their names in a hat, choosing name by random. Then if I am champ, I will put the winner in your poll tomorrow. Dude, I don't care what you do. To be honest, I don't care what games you want to play or want to sort. All's I need from you today is a name as to who you're putting in. Because, you're always going to have deals being cut, aren't you? It's not easy to be the champion. It's not easy to stay champion. Like, if you ever get to be the champion, I would say you've reached the mountaintop. You've done it. There's big names that have never been champion. So, yeah. Very, very cool, though, that... what I love is the amount of excitement. There's so many people that want that honor, and it is. And as we said, next week I'm going to actually add pictures. So I'm going to redesign the layout of this. We'll obviously take the wrestler grids away because the August competition will be up and running by then. And so then next week we'll have a bit more room to put a picture up of the Cringerweight champion. Obviously Electric Mudkip as well. We'll have a little picture up. Is a cornerstone, a true Wrestling Days fan, a channel supporter, and I'm repaying a previous oh god, you're such a tease. Wrestling Logan has been selected. I think that's as a thank you. I think C Wrestling has paid Wrestling Logan back for putting him in. Wrestling Logan goes in. So one position left, one spot left, and it all comes down to Wrestling J. Wrestling J has that final position to choose. Who is Wrestling J gonna choose? Hey, Funko Time, hope you're well. Mr. Wrestling Figures, thank you very much. WWE Daily, I'm going to send you an image of me with my AJ Styles gloves on. Do it, dude. What? I think that for some reason, Mama Tedford is upset that Wrestling Logan, her son, has been added. I think Mama Tedford is legitimately a heel. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Woo! Styling and profiling. Favorite angle, match superstar, feud of the month is quite. The only problem is they have to get the information like a couple of months in advance. So by the time we're talking about it, it probably will be long past. But favorite matches, like favorite of all time, I think would be interesting. Daze, I was a big supporter of the channel. When I saw the video, you got the 41 Balor. Oh, yes. That's still one of my favourite toy hunts. Has Wrestling J gone? I haven't seen Wrestling J in a while. Wrestling Logan is the Roman Reigns of Wrestling Days. Does get a lot of opportunities, but he earns those opportunities. Still gave us one of the best moments yesterday. You can't deny that. That moment, he could have put himself in, you see. You got to remember that Wrestling Logan easily could have turned around and just gone, I'm going to put myself in. Didn't do it. Put C Wrestling UK in. Gave us the Cringe Crew that moment. And as a result, I do not mind seeing Wrestling Logan going in as often as he does. Oh, okay, I'm picking myself, but I'm going in the hat for my team. But going in the hat for my team. Okay, so Wrestling J, are you putting yourself in? Shout out to Mead's Tube. Alexa and Carmella, 20 million. Yes, because they're both champions. They're both champions, so you know that they're going to be on TV every single week. And the chances are, even if they don't have matches every single week, they will have matches in August. Only if you support me. My English lol. I just need to know, dude. Yes, right, that's it. Done. So that is it for tonight's lineup. But no one worry, because we are back again tomorrow. So you're not going to have to wait very long for another opportunity to get entered into the Cringerweight Championship. And I think the thing to remember as well is this is hard. It's meant to be hard. Not only is it hard to get into the poll, but then it is hard to win that poll. So it is very, very difficult to win this Cringerweight Championship. But you will get another opportunity tomorrow. And our full lineup here: C Wrestling, Vegan Strong Style, Wrestling Logan, and Wrestling J. That is the lineup for tonight's poll. That will go up in half an hour's time. So why is Eva Marie not on WDWFL? Well, for many, many, many reasons, but the main one being she's not in WWE anymore. Diesel or Razor Ramon? Easily Razor Ramon. Easily Razor Ramon. Conor McGregor should come to WWE. Not all Chandler. It's hard to even be noticed now. Stoner Jesus, I still see the comments. Wrestling Hunts, hello to you. Can I enter without donating? Well, you can certainly play WDWFL for free, yes, but you just don't get entered into the league. But there is absolutely nothing, and I do urge people do this because I appreciate that not everyone has got money to spend. I'm absolutely in that boat. So yeah, you can pick your team, and then you can score it. Just put it on a bit of paper, put it on the fridge or something like that, and then all you need to do is just add up the points as you go along, and then you will know how well you would have done had you have been in the actual league. So you can absolutely play along for free at home. Absolutely. But if you want to be in the official league, then you do need to donate. The reason for that is because of the fact that we give out prizes for first, second, and third. And honestly, I promise you, when I said it the other day, and I promise it was true. I went to the post office the other day, and it was £60, which I think was about $70-80. I can't remember what it was in dollars, but £60 just to send the stuff. Like all of the stuff we give away because of the wheels, like a lot of it has to go to America, which obviously costs quite a bit of money to send from the UK. So yeah, it came to £60. So it's just really expensive. It's really expensive to get the prizes, send out the prizes, and then also like kind of work it all out and everything. So that's the reason as to why that money is there. That donation is required. But there is nothing stopping you playing along at home for free. Daze, tell Mama Daze to get in Evolution. I know that would be wonderful. Maybe we could have Mama Daze versus Mama Tedford. Could you imagine that? How about that? Bucket, Vince, bucket. Let's have battle of the mamas. Super Kid. Days, not every champion shows up. Bracket Brock. Well, I think Brock is very much an exception. Hence why Brock is down in the $5 million column, because I don't know how many dates are left on his contract. He might have a throwaway match on Raw as we build towards SummerSlam. I honestly don't know. He is a champion, so I have to include him in the game, and so I put him down in the $5 million. Tomorrow, Electric will Electra. Oh, is that a tease? Is that a tease? Is that a tease? I love the teased cash-ins. Electric Mudkip saying tomorrow he is going to electrify the chat. You are the best, Daze, and intelligent and smart and funny. I think, Mr. Wrestling Figures, you are drunk. It's supposed to be 88,250. It's not. It actually surpassed it, and then typical went down, and now it's just been stuck on that throughout the whole thing. I suppose I should say that if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe. You can always unsubscribe after the chat finishes if you don't want to stay subscribed. But if you hit the subscribe, then as soon as we get to 88,275, then we will do the Wheel of Fun, where we do giveaways and we do slam attacks and might be forfeits and all that kind of stuff. It is a lot of fun, but yeah, sadly, I'm not sure how much they will move during these. live streams, just because they're really weird times. Really weird times. You gotta remember, it's like 4, 5 o'clock East Coast. People are probably out, so the reason I'm doing it earlier is to try and help the people that are in the UK in particular, because UK wise, it's about 10 o'clock at night now, which is a bit better than the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning that we're normally streaming. So yeah, just thought we would do a slightly different time. Daze, who is Mama Tedford? Mama Tedford is Wrestling Logan's mom, who operates on here as Maclog10. So if you see Maclog10, that is Mama Tedford. Boom. Anna Dawes, have you read what I put if you vote for me? Seth Rollins just says, America! America! Bye, Nathaniel. Thank you for swinging by. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. WWE Stop Motions and Awesomeness is in the house. Hall of Fame Diesel with the mullet is probably your favourite. Does look awesome. I can tell you that Wrestling Shop told me that out of all the figures in that line, it was George the Animal Steel, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Diesel, and I can't remember the other one. Jake the Snake. Diesel is the rare one. Apparently it's hard to get that Diesel. So there's a little bit of a heads up for you. If ever you see that Hall of Fame Diesel, hard to find. Emma versus C Wrestling. Book it, Days. Wrestling Hunts here from... I've been to Toronto. I love Toronto. Yeah, big fan of Toronto. I've been there twice. Been up to the CN Tower. I've seen the Toronto Raptors. They're my favourite basketball team. I've seen the Toronto Blue Jays play as well. In the... I can't remember what the stadium's called. I feel like that was the stadium where WrestleMania 6 was held, I think. But yes, love Toronto. Was WrestleMania 19 at that stadium as well? Can't remember. Looking through Wrestling Shop's website last night, they have some cool stuff. They do. They really do. We'll sort who picks the poll tomorrow. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I will definitely get confused and I will end up promising it to people in advance and all of that. So I'd rather select who picks it on the day. Plus also, I know what's going to happen. I'll promise it to someone and say, yeah, you can pick it tomorrow. And then they'll oversleep or they'll miss the stream and or then they'll come on late and I've had to give it to someone else and then it gets messy. So I'm definitely not going to fall into that trap. You've been to Toronto. That's where I live, OMG. Yes, I've been to Toronto. I bought some cards from Toronto, actually. Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to. Probably couldn't find them. I was wondering if I could see them. I bought some Harlem Globetrotter cards. And they're quite rare. And I bought the whole pack. And I literally spent all my holiday money. So it's a true story that I've been to Toronto and got so carried away with buying these Harlem Globetrotter trading cards that I spent all of my holiday money and then couldn't do anything for the rest of the holiday. That happened to me. And I'm going to find them, actually. There's no point talking about them if I can't show you them. I must have them. I'm sure they're only over here. I swear they're only over here. I can't. Oh, yes. I've got them. Look, I honestly bought these from Toronto, and I know they're rare because they actually wrote it on the sticker. Look, rare. And they were, this was about easily 15 years ago. So I don't know how much these are worth now, but these were at the time nearly $300. That's not $2.95. That's $295 because they're rare. Tell you who Mama Tedford is. The styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeler dealing, son of a gun. Yes. Yes. I tell you, that's worthy of going in the poll, but the poll's full, so you can't. Love it. Love it. There you go. I don't think anyone is in any doubt now as to who Matlog 10, aka Mama Tedford, is. But yeah, I got all these cards. They're like a really old school. I got the whole set. I mean, look at him there. That's not how you play basketball. And look how confused he looks. Because he's like, why am I kicking it? I don't know. Meadowlark Lemon. Has anyone ever heard of Meadowlark Lemon? There he is, look. 6'2", Meadowlark Lemon. Who else have we got? Bobby Joe Mason. I don't know. I got really into them. I think the reason that I got into them was because I was reading a book about the history of the Harlem Globetrotters, because I find it really interesting. There is this absolutely amazing basketball team that doesn't play in a league. Like, does that not fascinate anyone else? Like, really, imagine having like an amazing football team that only ever plays friendlies and never plays in a league. And don't get me wrong, they have had some incredible players. They had, I can't remember his name. I know this isn't a basketball channel, but they've had like was it Wilt Chamberlain? I think Wilt Chamberlain was a Harlem Globetrotter, and he's regarded as one of the best basketball players of all time. So, like, they've got this amazing, they can attract some amazing talent, but they've never played in the NBA. Love it. Daze, break it down. They are worth $8.50. I wish they were worth $8.50. I don't know what they're worth. Who did Wrestling J put? I think Wrestling J put himself in, dude. I love the Harlem Globetrotters. What did they play in? They didn't play in any league. They just play friendlies. They always play, I think, against the Washington Generals. And they always beat the Washington Generals. I wonder if there's a record. Because the games are kind of competitive, but not really competitive. Harlem Globetrotters versus Washington Generals. I wonder if it'll give us like statistics. Washington Generals. They've got a spectacular losing streak against the Harlem Globetrotters. Does it say what it is? They've had like, apparently, according to Wikipedia, the Washington Generals have maybe beaten the Harlem Globetrotters 6 times in their history, and that is it. That is it. They're on like a 2,500 game losing streak, which is incredible. Daze, I've made the team for the Marines basketball. That's very cool, dude. You met the Harlem Globetrotters. That is cool. I've seen the Harlem Globetrotters a couple of times. They are a lot of fun. I honestly, one of the funniest things I've ever seen was they have a mascot called Globy, and it's like this massive globe, and he kind of comes wobbling out like this, right? And then like will jump down and smash off his face because it is just like this big inflatable globe. There's a person in there, and what he'll do is he'll run, and then he'll just jump and he'll smash off his face, bounce back up, and stand back up again, and like yeah. Then he'll start cheering, and he'll just start running at the crowd, and he'll be like boo, boo, like this. It's so fun. And there was another bit where he like sinks down and his legs disappear, and then he kind of like wobbles around the basketball court. Honestly, Globey is the greatest stand-up comedian I've ever seen, and he doesn't even do stand-up. Give the Generals credit; they keep playing against them, and that yes, I think it's because their manager is John Cena. And the Washington Generals logo is never give up, although they probably definitely should. I've got Sweet Georgia Brown in my head now, yeah. do 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 do. I would play it, but I've got not much, and plus also I'd get copyright strikes, I think. But I wonder if I can give you a flavour of Sweet Georgia Brown. Here we go. Look at this. It's black and white. Who is it? It's Louis Armstrong, not the man that walked on the moon. What's going on? Welcome to Wrestling Daze, everyone. Here we are with Wrestling Daze. We've just got some sweet Georgia Brown. Some sweet Georgia Brown. Sweet Georgia Brown. Here we go. Harlem Globetrotter time. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum, ba-dum. One day like the Charleston or something. This would be my entrance music in wrestling. Oh my God, he's here! He's here! Wrestling Daze is here! Ah! Oh my God, Wrestling Daze! There we go. Such a huge copyright strike, and it's wasted. It's not even a nursery rhyme. It is. They're going to take this down. There's no two ways about it. I just want to apologise to Louis Armstrong, the Harlem Globetrotters, Sweet Georgia Brown. I'm very sorry for what I just did by promoting your video. Quality copyright content. By God, that's Wrestling Daze! Do 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 do. I might even have the Harlem Globetrotters come out bouncing a basketball either side. You know, like how John Cena had all them John Cenas down the ramp at WrestleMania all doing this. Yeah? I'm just going to have, like, the Harlem Globetrotters bouncing basketballs. Ah! Do, 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 do. That's my drip bucket, Vince. Bucket. Why don't you just, come on, give the people what they want? And by people, I mean me. We need a moderator, Daze. Well, I've not seen anything, but what I'll say is, let's turn off any hate. If hate has appeared, let's turn it off. And that's going to take me to my next song, which is called Turn Off the Hate. Everybody turn off the hate. Don't let it into your world. Everybody turn off the hate, and let's all be friends. Let's all be friends. Da-na-na-na-na. Let's all be friends. Da-na-na-na-na. Everybody turn off the hate, And let's all be friends. Oh my God, Wrestling Daze is here! There we go. There we go. Hashtag arrest Daze. He's gone insane. Daze, give the cards that I won away to someone at SummerSlam. For the Wheel of Fun. Are you sure, dude? Because did you win a Slam Master J card? Am I remembering correctly there? Did you win a Slam Master J card? Moderator Daze, please. Look, I'm on it. I'm looking. I'm here. I am here. If mistakes have been made, then we can okay. I can see what everyone is saying. Call the emergency services. I'm here. Everything looks okay at the moment. I'm here. I don't want anyone to panic. Daze is the 5th emergency service. I'm here. And I did the song as well about love and not letting hate into your worlds. The fire police. Why am I so white? Why is it when I talk about it, it sorts it out? What is that about? Well, I'm looking, guys, and I'm not seeing anything. So if it's happened, then let's just stay on the straight and narrow. Let's stay on the straight and narrow. I've heard the Elias album. I'm here. People go, moderator Daze, I'm here. I'm looking. I'm on the chat. I'm right here. I've got the microphone. Voltrex, I know I'm here. Are people seeing comments that I'm not seeing? Because there's people going, that is bang out of order. That is bang out of order. But I mean, like, for the good 2 minutes now, I've not seen anything wrong. Daze says it's okay. I can go back and I'm sure I will see stuff that's wrong. But I promise you, for the past couple of minutes I've been looking, I've not seen anything wrong. Calm down. I agree. I know I missed it. I was talking about the Harlem Globetrotters. I was getting carried away. But I'm back in with the chat now. I'm right here. Guys, we're only 13 minutes away from the poll opening. So that is what we should focus on. Let's focus on that. I will go back and look at comments, but I do also want to grant chances. People can get upset, heat of the moment. If there's an apology, if the cringe crew accepts that, then I think it should be okay. You know, we learn from our mistakes. I don't want to be this person that's just quick on the block button, because we all make mistakes, and I might end up just sitting here on my own eventually. You start a gaming channel and play old WWE games days. That could be fun. I wouldn't know how to stream that. Not very good when it comes to like streaming, I'm sure you can tell. Will you show us the arena setup behind you? I can show you now, dude. If you want. It's not a very good setup, but in fact, the laptop's plugged in, so it's not really stretching very well. But how do I want to do it? I want to do it that way, don't I? So if I move my head, you can see the entrance stage, and I honestly love, you know, the dioramas that come in with the Elite figures. I use that for barricades. And then I've just got for crowd some elite figures standing up. If I do that, is that better? I feel like that's better. Yeah, I've just got some like elite figures standing up around the edge, and the word bread on the wall. The reason the word bread is there, just so people know, is because there is actually this, like, before I moved back here, this was obviously just a normal basement, and it's got like a few old signs on the wall, a few framed pictures, like old people stuff. And I've kind of taken over down here now. And so as a result, a lot of wrestling stuff kind of covers that. But for some reason, there is still a sign over there, look, that says bread. So there you go. That's something you probably didn't expect to find out on the stream. What again? What I would say, right, when it comes to hate and stepping out of line, I think there can be a degree of self-policing, because everyone makes mistakes. It was way over the top. I will look at it. I will look at it. I will look at it. I will go back and I will look at it. But I think that's a warning to people. We have said many times you've got to keep it PG. Got to keep it PG. If you get frustrated, you overstep the mark. Cringe Crew's gonna go mental on you, and that's kind of what we're seeing at the moment. But Daze, you turned heel on us. I'm not heel. I didn't see the comments. I believe people when they say that it was a step too far. I will go back and look at it, and I'm keeping my eye on the chat. Keep it PG is absolutely my message. A lot of love for Future Marine. But look. Future Marine says that he forgives and forgets, which I think is a very nice gesture. And let's see. Well, I'm not saying it was a joke. I haven't seen the comment. I'm certainly not saying it was a joke, and I do take it very, very seriously. But honestly, the worst thing that I can do is block someone. I mean, like, there's nothing else I can do beyond that, is there? And once they're blocked, they're blocked. So for that one mistake, are we honestly saying that a former champion, a Cringe Crew member, should be kicked out? That's it. Or do we let them have a chance to apologise and not do it again? Only asking a question. Only asking a question. And let's remember as well, I've not seen what was said, so I totally understand that people are saying it was too far. Rey Mysterio is all in. Is he? Who's he facing? When is all in, actually? Is people saying yes? Okay. TNA Impact Wrestling, I hear, is very good. Can you do a timeout for a few days or let him apologise? Apologise and not do it again. Definitely kick him out. I think people are going to be... I think there's going to be a lot of youngsters in the chat that are going to be like, kick him out, kick him out, kick him out. I'm just saying, is that the society that we want to be, where you get carried away, you type something? We've all done it, haven't we? Where you type something, you go, oh, what have I done that for? And it just, I don't know, it just feels a bit harsh to go blocked. When he might turn around and just go, he might turn around and go, I'm not sorry, which in that case, I've got no option. But he might turn around and go, look, I went too far. I'm really sorry. I really value being a member of the Cringe Crew. Just saying, just saying. I'm only asking questions. Cringe Crew are very, very angry. Always give people a second chance so that they can show you that they are sorry. You see, I do believe in that. I do believe in that. Kick him out. He went to, oh, Mr. Monkey says it's time to go. Yes, we're mentally insane with power. What is the Cringe Crew? Dude, you're in the Cringe Crew. The Cringe Crew is the awesome people in the chat, which, you know, very, very nice. And that's why there's so much outrage, because people do mind their manners. The Cringe Crew is a place where it's very PG. We do call each other out. We have a bit of fun when we're talking about Daze. Keep our mind off. Do the poll. Poll's in 5 minutes, dude. Yeah, so the Cringe Crew, basically you're in it. You are a member of the Cringe Crew, my friend. It's called that because we love things cringy. Mainly the content that I put out. So, it is what it is. Email 43. What did John Cena say to his teacher when he got a bad grade on his test? You can't see me. P.S. See Wrestling UK. You can keep picking all the jobbers you want. You never know that you will defeat. I love the fact you told a joke and then followed it up by talking smack to the champion. Daze, my family have now framed the Slam Master J card. It's in the hallway. Cool. Daze, I think you should ask a question. If he answers, he is still here supporting you. If he doesn't answer, kick it out. Well, look, what I would say is that I definitely think there needs to be an apology. I've not seen what was said. Without even progressing any further, I feel like there needs to be an apology made. So we can't really do anything until that happens. And don't know. People are angry. People are angry. Who is the leader of the Cringe Crew? See Wrestling UK. Whoever the champion is, that is the leader of the Cringe Crew. And actually, should we do the poll? Shall we do the poll? Do it a couple of minutes early. Oh, I need to plug my phone in because it's not going to charge. Not going to charge. Right, here we go. Ugh. Right, let's go over to the poll. No, Bilal might not. I haven't seen Bilal either. I hope he is okay. Who should be the Cringeaway champion? Who should be the Cringeaway champion? Well, look, guys. You can see an apology on screen, and I honestly think that it takes a big person to apologize. Right, I'm going to put the information into the poll as to who should be. So, where's my thing? See Wrestling. Vegan Strong Okay. Daze, check on community. Check on community. What does that mean, dude? I am... don't tell me you're not charging when you... Right, here we go. C Wrestling. Vegan Strong Style. Wrestling Logan. And Wrestling J. Okay? Those are the people for you to vote on. Those are the people that are in the poll. The poll is going to be set for 30 minutes and is live now. The poll is up, guys. The poll is up. No, we've said that we'll announce tomorrow who can pick, because I will get my mind will get messed up if I promise it to someone and I know I'll then forget the next day. And how long till the stream ends? Half an hour. We only said we'd do it for a couple of hours. Four votes already, and it's 50-50, guys. C Wrestling 50%, Wrestling J 50%. 50-50. Where can I get on the poll? You just have to stand out, dude. Daze, check your YouTube community. Okay, I understand what you're saying now, but I don't know what that is. Like, the community tab is where I can send stuff out and have it appear on the feed? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean. It's people wanting me to... Daze, do the poll in the community page. Yeah, I do keep thinking about it. Daze, I've DM'd you a picture. What, do you want me to show that on the stream, dude? Show on the stream. Oh, guys. Oh, that is crazy. I will do that with pleasure. Right, I have to just step away from the chat to go into this. I've got to show you this. Save a picture. This is C Wrestling's. I don't think his full collection. I think it's just part of his collection, like his elite figures, I think. But it is crazy impressive. Just take me a second to put it onto the screen. Let me go down. Where is it? I've lost it. Have I? Yes. Wow, yes, I have. I've lost it. Well, thanks for sending that over. Really appreciate it. You don't need to resend it. I can find it again, but I just can't find where I saved it. Really can't find where I saved it. Should be in this folder. Oh, why is the computer being a heel? Computer is being a heel. I hate everything. Oh, god damn it. Right, hang on. Dude, that is so, that I can't believe it. C Wrestling. There we go. I'll save it as C Wrestling. There is actually something on my computer named C Wrestling. There it is. Guys, are you ready for this? I mean, I'm gonna have to sit here. I'm gonna sit here, right? Are you ready for this? This is C Wrestling's is it Elite Collection? Get ready for this. It is absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane. I love what you've got it displayed on, dude. Looks so impressive. That Ric Flair that you've got Rocky Maivia. I'm looking middle shelf, front row. If you go right to the end, you can see Shawn Michaels, and next to him is Rocky Maivia, which is brilliant. Next to Hulk Hogan is the really rare, hard to find Ric Flair with the black robe, which is absolutely stunning. And I can't quite make out. Is that Mean Gene that you've got next to Dusty Rhodes? I mean, that Dusty Rhodes I've never seen. I've seen pictures of it, but I've never actually seen it. Top row as well, is that Cowboy Bob Orton? Front row, far left, like in his cowboy get up. I think it is Cowboy Bob Orton. See V1 Matt Hardy at the top as well. Edge and Christian, Papa Shango, Junkyard Dog, Head Shrinkers, Wild Samoans at the very back, top left. Front row at the bottom row, we've got the likes of the Rocker. You've got them Rockers there, stunning figures. You've got the Rockers. You've got that Hulk Hogan, American-made Hulk Hogan, which I absolutely love. Brutus Beefcake, Shotmaster out of the box. I hope you still kept the box, dude. Let me know in the comments, guys, which of those figures do you want C Wrestling to send to you? I'm joking, but which one do you absolutely love? Out of all of those, I mean, you've definitely got way more figures than me. I mean, I already know that because you've got like 2,000. But, man, I love the Rockers figures. I've said it before. I stick with it. Do you know what was really interesting? Someone has actually got... let me grab the Shawn. The Shawn Michaels. So, the Shawn Michaels figure, this one, yeah? They've only made the Shawn Rockers figure in this Retro Fest style packaging. They're not going to make Marty Jannetty, which was his tag team partner, because Marty's, been in a bit of trouble, not in really good standing with WWE, blah, 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 right? So what someone's done is they've actually bought 2 of these, kept one like this, but then they've taken the Marty Jannetty head from the Rockers pack that was released in 2010, and then they've put it on this body. So you've basically got both of the Rockers in this attire, which I thought was a very, very clever idea. But it's so expensive and so hard to find a Marty Jannetty head. Like, why don't they just sell heads? Why don't they just sell a Marty Jannetty head? I would definitely buy several Marty Jannetty heads. If you want to know what I'm talking about, if you look right down to the very bottom row and go to the middle, you will see Rowdy Roddy Piper. You can see the white top. You can see the red kilt. If you look just to the left, there's 2 figures with yellow trousers and purple t-shirts, and they've got like a white pattern on. Those are the Rockers. That is Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, the Rockers. And that Marty Jannetty figure, which is the figure closest to Rowdy Roddy Piper, that is the only Marty figure. Super rare, super hard to find. Brilliant. Honestly, I could literally do a live stream on this picture. Honestly, it's absolutely incredible. We haven't even explored the rest of it. Like the back row, I can see you've got Bobby the Brain Heenan. Is that Vader in the corner? Typhoon, Earthquake. I wonder how many we can name. So let's just try that bottom row. So Brutus Beefcake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shockmaster, American-made Hulk Hogan, I think Defining Moments, Undertaker. Um, Ringside Collectibles, Macho Man, The Rock. I don't know what kind of rock that is. It's hard to tell. I can see Diesel. Well, Kevin Nash, I should say, which is also ringside. Outsiders, Scott Hall. Looks like Shawn Michaels. Can't tell the attire. I want to say maybe Walgreens exclusive. Rowdy Roddy Piper Hall of Fame. Rockers. Fantastic Bret Hart with the pink jacket. Macho King, which is the Legends Macho King. Bam Bam Bigelow. You've got Stone Cold. It's an elite Stone Cold, wasn't it? Jericho, which is the Defining Moments Jericho. You've got the Rated R Edge. You've got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Shane McMahon from, I think it was King of the Ring. You've got Sergeant Slaughter as well. That's just the front row at the bottom shelf. So absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. There we go. Bro, what is your favourite wrestling figure? My favourite wrestling figure is probably Finn Balor. We've spoke about it before. We spoke about it in these streams before, but I appreciate there's going to be new people. But this Finn Balor, which was the Summer... I can't say for certain this is my favourite, but that is... certainly up there. This Finn Balor, look at the writing on the body, all of the different detail, yeah? Came with a Universal Championship as well, I believe. But then when you turn it round, look at that on the back. So detailed. Like, you just wouldn't want to play with it because you'd be worried that you'd knock some of the words off or something. But absolutely awesome. Well, don't see people saying that this saga is going on. Do a live WDW episode. That could be fun. Hello, Crazy Creations. That's a name that I recognise. I've got a feeling that I have seen Crazy Creations before. Spain, I'd love to be in Spain. That's where Benidorm's filmed. Any UK fans would know that Benidorm is a funny program. I don't think you get it in America. Hope, anyway, I don't know if you live there, but I hope you are having a lovely time if you do or you don't. And also, what I would say is call your mother and let her know how you're getting on. Yes, you did. You didn't do anything. Click on the 2 accounts. 400 figure. That's a good collection, dude. Right, should we have a look and see how the poll is going? Because we're around for another 17 minutes or so. So let me go on here. Twitter. Where is it? Oh, I've lost it. 38. I tell you what, that's not bad. 38 votes, and C Wrestling is storming it at the moment. Storming it. Good showing from Wrestling Logan, though. Very good showing. Vegan Strong Style. Wrestling J. I mean, everyone's putting up a good fight. But with 16 minutes to go, C Wrestling looks like he is going to retain. Daze, please look at the picture. I'll have a look afterwards. Mini King 22, hello. Daze, do you like extreme matches or calm matches? I prefer extreme. I like. I don't know. I think I prefer calm actually, only because some of the best matches are ones that don't have stipulations. They literally just have a good story in the match. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoy both. I wouldn't want to see just one kind, you know. Um, are you going to WWE in August? Yes, I am at the O2. I think Owen's picture. People keep saying check Owen's picture, check Owen's picture. I think that's like detail of everything that's been happening in the chat. I'm gonna go back through the chat once the stream finishes, so don't worry about it. I will go back. I will see what the cringe crew have been saying, and whatever. Daze, will you please show the picture I sent you on Facebook the other day? It's the one you found funny, and I think the cringe crew would like it. What was it? Oh, what was it, dude? Honestly, I don't know. I've got loads. Like, that's not me bragging. That's me having a breakdown. But I've got so much in here. Some I've had a chance to look at. Some I haven't. It's just it's impossible to find. We are 15 away. We're 15 minutes away, and we're also 15 subs away. Have you ever been to Raw or Smackdown? Yes. I've been to a couple of Raws. I don't think I've been to a Smackdown, but I've definitely been to a few Raws. With them. Give me the green lights. I'm ready to go. Daze goes on Facebook for him. Wow, Daze goes on Facebook for him. I haven't gone on Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook, dude. Daze no beef here. That's good, because I tell you, it's a very spicy chat this evening. Spicy. Least favourite figure in your collection. What figures that you're after and don't have? That's a good question, Liam. Very good question. Least favourite figure is probably Tamina. I really hate that Team Bad Tamina figure. I also dislike the generic John Cena that there's about 1 million of in the world. And figures I want. Well, I've already spoke about the Rockers. I've spoke many times about the Big Show with the 2 tag belts. So yeah, there's quite a few that I would be after. I really want that Mean Gene as well. I've still not had a chance to get that. So quite a few, dude. What are you doing for your 100th toy hunt? Well, there is a big announcement coming in to that. But to tell the truth, I've kind of tried to give you guys variety, and if ever the opportunity has presented itself, I've always done the biggest and best things I can. So I'm struggling to figure how I'm going to do anything huge or different or crazy for the 100th toy hunt. And I don't want to have to drive myself crazy just thinking about it. So it might be a very similar toy hunt to normal, but there is that big announcement that's going to be in there. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and give that some thought. But it's very exciting. 100 toy hunts. Favorite show from this week? Easily NXT. Easily NXT. Where do you live? I live in the middle of England, not far from Telford. Like, really not far from Telford. Bye, Voltrex. Thank you for dropping by. Hopefully see you again times this week, if you get a chance to just swing by. Daze versus Mama Daze at Cringe Slam Bucket Days. I'm upset. This meant everything to me. What? Oh, what? The poll? It's gonna be tough, dude. For Kids Magazine, do a biography on your channel and then a video to go alongside it. Might get a few more followers. That's a nice idea if I can make it. as crazy as it sounds, I don't want to make it all about me. I kind of want to try and bring people in somehow. I just don't know how. Nice, I like it though. I do like it. 10 minutes, guys. We've got 10 minutes till the stream finishes, till the poll ends as well. Can you believe we've been going for nearly 2 hours? Like, that's how fast this goes. What is the WDWFL thing? Let me quickly tell you, because we are coming towards the end of the stream. Very simple, and it says you just follow the steps. So select as many superstars as you want from the lists, and you can't spend any more than 50 million. So it's really simple. Select superstars from the list, but don't spend any more than 50 million. And then you just donate £5 or $7 to the channel via the super chat. And then that gets you in. You just need to tell me who you've picked, what your team name is, and then a way that I can contact you if you win. And then that is it. You are in for August. And then every time one of the wrestlers you've picked has a match on either Raw or SmackDown, you get 3 points. If you win, you get 2 more. If you lose, then you lose 2. So, yeah, that's that simple. We add up the points, and then we see how everyone ranks in the league. Tried to DM you some of my collection, but I think you need to follow me back. I will try and do that, dude. Stoner Jesus is absolutely right. Stoner Jesus is absolutely right. Just be proud that you made it to the poll. That is so true. The fact that someone, I mean, to get there, you've got to be picked. You've got to be nominated. You've got to have done something right. It should be a badge of honor that you got to the poll. If you think about how many people there are that watch these streams, I mean, the Raw live streams get anywhere between 10 and 20,000. Same with SmackDown. NXT tends to get a couple of thousand. So the fact that you got to be in the poll is an honor. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. You're battling a very strong champion. Very strong champion. I tell you what, Wrestling Logan is doing very well. 59 votes, 8 minutes in, and C Wrestling has got 41% of the vote. 34 for Wrestling Logan. Vegan Strong Style with 15, which is, you know, an absolutely fine showing. That's 1 in 6, is it, people? Which isn't bad. And Wrestling J as well with 10%. Picked up a few votes there. And there we go. But C Wrestling is in the lead at the moment with 7 minutes to go. Is next month a new WDW? Because I might enter it and donate. You can enter. It starts on Monday. That's why we're doing these. So if you want to enter, you can do that within the next 10 minutes. We'll be around for 10 more minutes on this stream. Or we are streaming again tomorrow. We are streaming again on Saturday. We are streaming again on Sunday. You can enter as long as it's before Raw begins. So there's plenty of time to get your team in. And already, I mean, I'm feeling quite chilled about it because already more people have joined in August than joined in July. So it's people are into it. It's working. It's great. So it's up to you, dude. Totally up to you. If you are young, then just make sure that you get permission from an adult. That's the only thing I ask. Goodbye, Trent Davis, my lover. Goodbye, my lover. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. I went for it. Ray is tagging with the Young Bucks. Oh, yes, yes. I remember seeing that. That should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. Sing Days. Dude, really, is that why you come on? People shouldn't give people grief. Come on. Do I have to sing? I can't even remember the lyrics, but might donate next week if I can. No worries, dude. I mean, you can always play along at home for free. But if you want to enter the actual league, then it is £5 or $7. I am new here, just setting up an account. Dude, well, you're already in the Cringe Crew. Much love to you, WWE Pizza Kid. I love that name. Have you been to France before? I've passed through France, but I've never stopped in France. Sing Big Fish, Little Fish, cardboard box. Will the WDWFL count for SummerSlam? No. Pay-per-views do not count. And the reason for that is because you will know in advance who is going to be in the pay-per-views. Like, we already know a lot of the matches, so people would then pick those superstars. So, no, it's only Raw and Smackdown Live. Mr. Monkey's going. Goodbye, Mr. Monkey. Goodbye, Mortada Dogman. Dogman. I think I messed up both your names then. Yeah, new Cringe Crew members. You are, dude. Etho, Jono, you are in the crew. WWE versus Cringe Crew. Book it, Vince. Where are we with the vote? Let's have a look. It's not moved anymore. 4 minutes to go. And we have got C Wrestling still in the lead. C Wrestling about to retain? Who knows? Please show the photo. I sent it again on... Oh, dude, I've said this before. I cannot get to Facebook. Cannot get to Facebook. Like, Facebook is so hard because it's not just a... I don't understand. Like, it's totally me. But with Twitter, you press Twitter, it brings up your account. But with Facebook, it's a page. So when I click on that, it goes to my personal profile. I then have to click on the link to get to the Wrestling Daze profile. I then have to click on another link to get to the messages. I don't understand why it's not easier. I feel like it's me. Super Kick Figs thinks that C Wrestling has got this. Maybe he has. I don't think anyone would begrudge C Wrestling winning this if he did. I don't think anyone would begrudge any of the winners winning it. I've put in a link to the YouTube community. It's a video. What's your favourite WWE pay-per-view event? Probably the Royal Rumble. Heads up, if you want to win the WDWFL, you must pick Roman Reigns. By Richard McDab. Bang! Daze, have we done any wheels yet? We haven't. I think we're getting hurt a bit by fake accounts, things like that. I mean, it just keeps going backwards. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I hate fake accounts more than I hate Eva Marie's wrestling. Daze, can you rap? No. More rubbish in the chat. I haven't seen any. Dab police. I think the reason that the chat has been a little bit spicy this evening is because maybe we are attracting quite a few new people. I mean, it is a very different time. We might have quite a few non-usual Cringe Crew members in the house, and I think that might be causing a little bit extra spice. But I've said it before, say it again. Keep it PG and don't make fake accounts. That's my life's motto. You know, like how John Cena says, never give up. Mine is keep it PG and don't make fake accounts. Favorite ever match? 2005 American Bash Under. The one that comes to mind is Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Is this the first stream without a Wheel of Fun? It might be. It might be. It didn't help that we got to like 255 and then it went backwards and dropped down to like 245. So then you have to like get them back and Days go back and you will see. Well, I am going back, dude. There's not much point me doing it now because there is literally only minutes left. In fact, poll ending. If you want to get your vote in, if you want your voice heard, then make sure that you get onto that Twitter account. Poll ending. We know this jumps up a good 10-15 votes. 10-15 votes could get added within the next few moments. Poll ending. 59 votes. How many votes will it finish on? More importantly, will See Wrestling stay in the lead? If you want to get your voice heard, quickly get over to the Wrestling Daze account. And it's done. It's finished. Time up. See Wrestling has retained. Well done, See Wrestling. Well done to Logan Paul. Wrestling Logan Paul, who ran See Wrestling very, very close. Very, very close. But See Wrestling retains. Well done. Reigning, defended, undisputed cringerweight champion, See Wrestling. Now, the big news here is that if See Wrestling retains tomorrow, he's then the joint longest holder. If he can retain after that, he then is the record holder. So we are Logan Paul has debuted. He's taken a second to step away from his fight with KSI to join us here. It's such a good champion. Very good showing from Wrestling Logan as well. Well done to Vegan Strong Style. Well done to Wrestling Jay. And the chat has been spicy, but I give you my word that once it finishes, I will go back and look through the chat. Look to see if accounts were connected and all this kind of stuff. So I'm not ignoring the spiciness. I'm just going to deal with it afterwards because I still haven't seen the messages and I want to see all of the chat. I think that's it, guys. I think we will end it there. So thanks a lot for joining. Really do appreciate the support. Great that we had another couple of people join WDWFL with Matlog 10, aka Mama Tedford, and Amazing Mazza joining as well. So very, very cool. We will be back tomorrow. And well done to See Wrestling. Very, very good showing. Strong showing from the champion, as you would expect. But the big question is, can he retain it to get that record? Got to retain it tomorrow, and then got to retain it on Saturday. So we might actually have a record being broken this Saturday because he needs to retain tomorrow and then needs to retain on Saturday. And then there's going to be more people coming for that. Obviously, as well, Electric Mudkip has got the cringerweight Money in the Bank. Could cash that in. Could spoil the party. I love the drama. Because there's a lot of moving parts here. That's what makes these streams so exciting. So there we go. Right. Thanks a lot for watching. And have fun whatever you're doing. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Same time, but tomorrow. Bye for now.